How to define an iterator for an object. An iterator usually means something that you can iterate through. In Python, an iterative object has two parts, an iterator and the next. So suppose I have this class numbers in which I'm defining the iter function iter. So we write it as underscore underscore iter and then the self in the brackets. So we get self dot n is equal to 1. And I'll return self. Now I'll define the next method. This gives the next item in the sequence. So we write self.n. So s is equal to self.n. Self.n plus is equal to 1. So we have incremented self.n by 1 and we have returned s. So every time self.n will be incremented by 1 and will be added to s, and that will be returned as the next item. So num, we are creating the object num, and that is equal to numbers. And now I'll create the variable it is equal to iter and num. So we are iterating iterating over the object num, and now I'll keep printing the next of the object. I've written many times this print next it, so I'll get 1 2 3 4 5 6. So the number of times we have called next it, we have printed next it, that many times it has gotten the next value and printed it. We can ask for the user's input, and we can write stop is equal to int input. We can write int input, enter the end of this range. So now I can just write. Now I'll define an init method, and I will write self comma stop, and your self dot stop is equal to stop. So now I will just give it in the numbers object, and now I will in the next method I will just write the condition. If self dot n is less than self dot stop, then I have to do the following steps. Otherwise, so I write else, I will raise an exception, stop iteration, and I run the code and it asks for the range. So I write 3 and I give 1 to 3, and then it gives the stop iteration exception. So as soon as it passed 3, it says stop iteration. Now this is how you use iterators in object oriented Python.